What if you tried to bench press 300 pounds on your first day in the gym? You would get crushed. You haven't built the strength yet. Yet this is exactly what we do with our emotions. We wait for a crisis, a breakup, a job loss, a massive failure, and then we wonder why we collapse under the weight. We try to control our feelings without ever doing a single rep of training. Here is the truth. Emotional control isn't a personality trait. It is a biological muscle. And just like your biceps, if you don't train it, it atrophies. Today, I'm taking you through a 3-step mental workout to build emotional hypertrophy. Let's lift. To train a muscle, you need to know anatomy. In your brain, you have the amygdala. That's the gas pedal. It detects threats and floods you with cortisol and adrenaline. It's fast, irrational, and ancient. Then you have the prefrontal cortex, the brake pedal. This handles logic and self-control. When you lose it, it's simply because your brake pedal was too weak to stop the gas pedal. The goal of this workout is to strengthen the connection between these two areas. This is called neuroplasticity. Exercise number 1 is the isometric pause. In the gym, an isometric hold is like a plank. You aren't moving, but your muscles are firing like crazy to hold stability. In life, this means training the gap between trigger and reaction. The next time you feel a spike of anger or anxiety, your instinct will be to move, to yell, to send that text, to doom scroll. Do not move, freeze, clench your fists if you have to. Hold that tension for 10 seconds. It will be uncomfortable. It will burn. But by refusing to act on the impulse, you are literally strengthening your prefrontal cortex ability to override the amygdala. You are building stopping power. Exercise 2 is calling for a spotter. We call this affect labeling. UCLA neuroscience studies show that simply naming an emotion reduces its intensity. When you feel overwhelmed, don't say, "I am angry." That identifies you with the feeling. Instead, say, "I am experiencing a sensation of anger." It sounds subtle, but it shifts activity from the emotional brain to the language centers of your brain. It forces your logic to turn back on. You can't lift the weight if you don't know what you're holding. Exercise 3 is progressive overload. You don't get strong by lifting styrofoam. You need resistance. Most people structure their lives to avoid discomfort. I want you to seek it out in microdoses. Take a cold shower. Sit in traffic without checking your phone. Have that awkward conversation you've been avoiding. By voluntarily exposing yourself to small amounts of stress, you raise your baseline tolerance. You are widening your window of tolerance. So when the heavy stuff hits, the 300-pound life problems, you don't buckle. You're conditioned for it. Emotional regulation isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about being strong enough to carry them without collapsing. Treat your mind like a gym. Show up, do the reps, and the strength will follow. If you're ready to train, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next workout.